What's going on, everyone? My name is Garrett. I'm a full-time seven-figure Amazon seller, and today we are out shopping here in sunny Arizona, looking for some products to flip on Amazon for a profit. So our first stop of the day is going to be Ross Dress for Less. Haven't been here in a while, so I've been hearing of people finding some pretty good stuff at Ross lately, so I'm gonna head on in, see what we can find. We're looking for just anything to flip on Amazon. And then a buddy of mine said there is some like pretty cheap cleats that are selling for like $200 plus on eBay. So we're gonna be searching for those as well. We got a Marshall's next door, and then we're gonna run to Burlington. So should be a fun day. We should find tons of stuff. So I'm gonna bring you guys along for the ride. Let's go. Just leaving Ross. It was actually pretty good. We found a bunch of those like Puma underwears. There's a bunch of different types of Calvin Klein underwears. Found some stuff in the kind of like sporting goods section where they have hair care products as well. We found one super good product that was buy cost 25 bucks. I found 3 of them, sell for 150. But I'm not going to show it here on this video because I just launched my Discord group. So I'm going to be posting that lead in the Discord and a bunch of other leads that I found here as well. So got to kind of limit what I show to the public just because it's not fair to the people that pay for the Discord. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll put a link down in the description. But Ross is kind of making a little bit of a comeback. I used to come to Ross like a year ago, and I just stopped coming because there just wasn't, I'd find 1 or 2 items, but this trip I was able to get about 20 different items at one store. And those 3 products that buy for 25, sell for 150, and making $50, $60 profit on it, can't really go wrong with that. So super happy with Ross. They also had some Jordan 1s. I forgot to get a video. They weren't really worth anything, but it's just kind of cool to see like a pair of retro Jordans in Ross. So they're definitely getting more Nike product as well. So the same thing is kind of true that like when I used to do a lot of Ross shopping is clothing, the socks, underwear, bras, toys, and the beauty section. Those are kind of the sections I would hit at every Ross I went to. Did the same thing, and the same thing still works today. So it just shows you that when people say retail arbitrage is dead, so on and so forth, there's still money to be made out here, and the same thing works as that's been working for me for years. So super exciting stuff, especially with Ross. I haven't had luck at, well, I just haven't shopped at Ross in a while. So it's kind of exciting to get back out here, especially just starting this Discord group. I got to get out here and find leads for people and stuff like that. So it's just super fun. But we're going to hit Marshall's, and then we're going to head down to Burlington Coat Factory, my old stomping grounds. Let's go. leaving Marshall's, scored a bunch of good stuff. As you guys can see, some of the stuff in the video, Beauty products were good. There's tons of beauty products in there that for some reason were just unavailable. So I like those products a lot of times, as long as the keepograph doesn't look sketchy where you see a bunch of people drop off the listing at once. If it's a smooth transition down and you can kind of tell everyone just sold out and no one's been able to restock, I love buying those products because we can come into the market and price up a bit. So tons of beauty products that were just, had no one on the listing, so we can kind of come in and name our own price, and they're good ranking, good reviews. So tons of beauty products, a ton of stuff in home and kitchen. They even had some like higher end vacuums. Weren't good ranks, but like on clearance for like $80 that were like $250 vacuums. They had a bunch of good toys. Not really too many good ones to sell on Amazon at the moment, but with Q4 coming up, there could be some potential opportunity there as well. Underwear, sports bras. There was a bunch of backpacks and lunch boxes on clearance. Men's clothing, a bunch of that stuff. All the summer stuff is starting to get marked down. So not bad for Marshalls. Haven't had luck at Marshalls, but haven't been in probably 6-7 months, to be honest. So super happy with the first stop at Ross, second stop at Marshalls. Now we just got Burlington left. Let's see if Burlington's any good. And if it is, I'm going to keep hitting a bunch of stores and just doing a ton of RA, just because it's fun getting out here. The ROIs are great. And if I can get 15 items, 20 items a stop, and I hit 10 stores in a day, I can pull 150, 200 items in a full day of shopping. That's very good money. You're going to profit over $1,000, $2,000 for sure if you can do that. So let's head to Burlington. Leaving Burlington, it wasn't great at all. We found those good Nike hats that were going for a crazy amount. The rank was high, so I feel like if you drop that price of it, the rank will come down. It'll sell a lot quicker. Had a good amount of reviews. Some soccer balls. There wasn't much at this Burlington. It just seemed like it had been cleared out. They haven't gotten a lot of shipments, so not a complete loss, but not like the Ross and Marshalls we hit before. So out of the 3 stores right now, Marshalls and Ross were definitely worth the investment of my time to go shopping at. We found some great products there. Burlington, I would have passed if. It's just not worth driving to a store to only find a couple items that make you $5-10 each, and then time in, you got to prep the product still. It's just not worth it. So Burlington and Ross were stocked with products, so definitely check your local Burlingtons and Rosses. But we're going to head back to the shop. I'll show you guys some other stuff I've been buying and just give you guys some more tips and kind of how I like to navigate doing retail arbitrage. Alrighty guys, just made it back to my shop, and I just want to kind of go over a few different things I'm seeing with retail arbitrage, what's been working for me and what I know is working for a lot of other people, especially my students and things of that nature. So back in the day, the stores that we hit today, like Marshalls, Ross, used to be killer. You could go in, fill up 2 carts, all that good stuff. Then we kind of went through like a couple year season where it got really competitive. Marshalls and Ross, all those stores raised their prices, so on and so forth. So it made it a lot harder. So I kind of shifted into doing more of like Nike outlets, Adidas outlet, just the outlet malls, just because it's a lot easier to scale with RA, just because there's way more access to products. But what I'm seeing more of now is Nike had originally cut off like discount retailers like Ross, Marshalls, but now they are selling back to these stores because the supply chain issues have kind of caught up. So a lot like Marshalls and Ross seem to be getting a lot more inventory, at least as of the last few months. So that's what I'm seeing now. I still think there's a lot of opportunity to be had at discount stores as well, like Ross and Marshalls. Today we found a ton of good profitable items. So if you're just getting started on Amazon, like I said, don't jump straight into wholesale if you don't have a lot of cash. Like we found a lot of very high ROI flips with very good rankings today, that even if you wanted to merchant fulfill some of these products, they're going to sell quickly, because anything ranked under 5,000 is going to move quickly. And if you can make a 50% plus ROI on your money quickly, it's always worth it. So if you're just starting out, RA is a great place to learn. OA, there's always tons of OA stuff going on. There's tons of sales. So OA and RA is not dead, even though a lot of people say it is. I don't know why. Like for example, let me just show you guys. I'll show you guys one product that I just got. I have to send it into Amazon still, but I have all of these are women's Nike Dunks, right? Paid, I'll show you guys. They're like coconut, whatever. They were $79, 20% off, okay? And that brings them down to 64 bucks. Those are all selling for $140 to $190. And Nike Dunks sell for way more on Amazon for whatever reason versus platforms like GOAT. Like those Dunks are only going for like $105 to $110 on GOAT, eBay platforms. But on Amazon, they sell for a lot more. I don't know why. So just things like that. And those Dunks have like a 3,500 sales rank and they move fast. So items like that, there's tons of opportunity. I got 30 pairs of those. We're gonna make $40 profit on each pair. That's over 1,200 bucks profit and almost 100% ROI on those shoes. So just wanted to make this video kind of showing everyone that there's still a ton of opportunity to be had with RA. It's just you can't listen to what everyone says on the internet. People have been saying RA is dead for a long time, but I still do over $1 million a year in sale, just strictly RA. That's not including wholesale or OA. So it's definitely still alive, but definitely want to get more into making RA content just because I feel like you guys enjoy those sourcing vlogs more. So definitely stay on the lookout. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And like I said, I just opened up my Discord group. 50 bucks a month, you can't really beat it. I think it's I wanted to make it affordable. We're going to be doing OA deals, RA deals in there, and then I'm going to be doing live coaching calls every month, so you guys will be able to hop on, ask me questions. Ungating guides are in there, pretty much the whole 9 yards. So want to make that like the best community out there, because a lot of Discords are like 150 bucks, and when you're just starting out, it's kind of hard to spend 150 bucks if you only have a couple $1,000. I'd rather let you guys spend that on inventory. But let's wrap up this video. Stay tuned. I'm going to be making RA content every single week now, since I have to go out and do a lot more RA for the group. So definitely stay on the lookout for that. Let me know if you have any questions down below. And also let me know, have you guys been noticing like a trend of like Ross and Marshalls and stores like that getting more inventory? They have been in Arizona. I know some friends on the East Coast have been crushing it, finding like crazy stuff, even to flip on eBay. And if you guys are interested in eBay flips, I still do some, not as much as I used to, like during the pandemic, but that is what we're doing, guys. That's what we've been up to. But yeah, super excited, super optimistic about RA going into Q4. So definitely stay on the lookout for more content. I'll see you guys on the next video.